This is Kessben 93.3 FM, a new wave of excellence in radio.
Newton.
Oh, Jeba, Masom, na me twaso pepe we nye law, but we tactics. Now, as folk a game this season, oh share and you may coswa and show team between a league, but fans now a lot of interest, and of course, a wish some between a title. Now, wish a makwa 4 games. I'm share just a long goal. I don't know share in Swatre our class posted and I'm concede 2. Now oh here game 4 games last time 4 points. Last time out, no more 5 goal deficit and I'm the season. I feel young chance for in the final third. The most player, and that's a player when you most touches. Kashala Ramos he's the lead striker, but the style of play no questions baby. I'll be telling you. And has for baby no a lot. Defining a team I started from the basics. So amongst the 4 games in Swatre was one of the best games. Now in Swatre game now has folk a press it, put pressure in the final third. So I'm more position and I'm I win the ball but while win the ball. But after winning the ball, analyze the space. Any time, any patience, your amanko befi enya ball by general should be a ball fight. So these are some of the things that has to folk in the final third. Omonya clinical, they don't have control over every defense so far, and of course the kind of profile I'm as a striker only line or put a lot of questions. So watch something in Swatre for the second time. I'm win the ball no everyone more. Now for the second time once again. Should be a Kashala Ramos Ajibono, Nasha Yamankwaba movement in a very quality attack. Ball a combination in the box room, but he will hold on to the ball, move in a different direction. Not Yamankwaba movement, Ayakwa. These are some of the situations, has folk. I feel they've been winning the ball in the final third. Now I'll be telling you the centrality of their team relies so much on Salifu Ibrahim. It means creativity, the fulcrum of that department I rely on Salifu. Our park in Aswa has folk to be creative a few chances as compared to only park in Aswa and as only pitch. Salifu a body now near Benkum and Nifa, so baby a born Kobiano or a bit comfortable. But the Etienne said, Makat Samacho said, in Swatre game, no Emma has a lot of chances, but half chances. Your full chance, your half chance. Now watch Kashala here. Or move your box room, the attitude, anyhow about connected. This happens to be the only goal I have to folk. I share this particular season I can want and it defines some level of resilience from Kashala Ramos Wane. He is not a center forward. Okay, the profile transfer market I can't center forward and want some but that is Salifu Ibrahim and creative bono at the man. So Salifu again in terms of creativity, in terms of chances production, this guy does a lot for the team, but only team no more trouble. Now last season has folk no more so poor in the final third. This is Kashala, open player and I come one to do. And the man has folk and Kashala Ramos, but he is very poor in terms of finishing. And Mintimakers is Udria said has out of striker, but on your finisher. He's a striker, he's an attacker, but on your finisher. Difference is when we will come to that. But in terms of playmaking, build up from first phase to the final phase has folk it be bomb especially against in Swatre there but around the final third me very weak chances and just a team no but would you blame them? This is a team I feel put it together. This is another time for Albert Ionde. He had the ball, he had the time and patience, but this ball though ended at the goal post, but and to me Alpha I go via armor. So it has a cretino to be sure or cretino to be sure. Bubusa said, Coach number 1 top one now. Said on the Tebusa Stadium. Coach number 1 top and you're 1 top and a manageable. This is 4-1-2-3. It means 3 strikers and all bomb, but none of them and a finisher. Yaman Kwaba 3 crowd the last is no ball right back. I feel you no about Benya Seju. These are all youngsters. So much you pay Obenya Linda Mtangi and of course Martin Kakari. These are the 2 creators. That was for the first game. The second game, almost as Sunya, Dumaku, Emmanuel, Ramos, Krona, Yaman Kwaba if he was here. These are some of the things that Ubusa will say. In terms of creativity, why any creative? At some point, Ubenya said 5 attackers, but don't get it wrong. Kwabena Anane, a central defender, come right back or no in the final third, or no creative one in Fama. And the guy in the final third only the line is not a natural finisher. Meaning, he said, a chance is 5 we tell you in the back and at the back of the net. So irrespective of the games I spoke about, always in the final third, you find out say more 3 strikers. Yet, after 4 solid games, House of Folk, one of the biggest clubs in Ghana and of course in Africa, 1 goal per any washer, but also Beji League. What are some of the problems? Some of the times you say moves, and to me and things, so are they very much articulate in the final third? But this is Dennis Kosa. Should I be a Dennis Kosa Ajibono? And my main cancer means sure in the final third, we are so poor and porous. Dennis Kosa Ajibono, but zone out the ball, could any pami and sign already are or more air control and yama. But when Eso had the ball, watch something closely. Also keep it ball because pressure was so. This is the receiver, first receiver on no general when impaired. Now don't forget again, say the Media Marshall White Towers 2 no general, or me fullbacks. Omo krom on why and a cater for the vacuum no ma creative what you hold back because they are in the final third. What it means is say lose born waboka. So it was a back pass, recycled play, but in the final third they lost the ball. So sequences are has book a free attack or Richmond ayo aba attacker and in a shot. A Dawson saying to do a more ball shot at the Akoma keeper. So Antiasia has our incorporated attack, lack of movement and finishing in the final third. These are some of the problems that Emma issue and what has for team in the final third. I'm the ball be free defense aba, but I'm the bedroom has a to be more shot. Na ball na say, e bi na wo hu wa hayi. E to be a more shot. Na say ball no na ekuru. It necessary shot na ball over bar, but watch it. Some of the situations are very, very sad. Go through the games very extensively. And so way extremist that you can confidently say House of Folk in the final third no omuni esia ideka. By virtue of the 4 games I have so far. Some of the times, Mr. Bond bimpo you're more short, not attacking or breaky. Near Sakosha Ediaba, and Omobabo shot to Paco Pomwa. Yeah, not a very, very bad. Now, the Tiana said, should you probably Blue Tower sim for House of Folk? So it was like a counter attacking mover, or expect to say, yeah, finishing Crawford because dreams and also have, but I kept repeating that and I would reiterate say, Bond bimpo and in the short. Yeah, build the Diabano. These are some of the situations as I will analyze it. Team now, what they say, is it midfield? Is it down to the defense or in the final third? Prince Gomu Ishmael more attacking in the Ekan. Another indecisive moment for the team. The ball comes to Eso. It was a second ball. He picked it up. Now Osha will be our man in Sasso. That is Dennis Kosa. Ahaso Yaman Kwaba if he said Jabo no famame. This is a recycle play. So centrally there are blocks. Counter red jerseys do it means what they faha emfa. Recycle and keep control in the final third non-territorially. Not born what me maintain pressure no ha. But watch something. So the decision making of the team in the final third and shame crying they are so bad. They can't keep control. They can't put certain pieces together to form a very solid attack. They can't establish themselves as a traditional club in the final third by virtue of the 4 games. And to catch them and say pressure and what Kashala so aside the ball you maintain pressure in the final third. And the port shot to be bono and for so for the second time, Osha Bofo create a lot of pressure in the defense. But the ball boom. Near who food their fat bar so near Kwakome. These are some of the situations a team non team for ball and to it. Now let me ask you, last season the most goals was 4. Ben Yorkshire 4, could you have been junior so Ashel 4? Was it could you have been no Caliber Man Quasso share 4? These are the 2 players and 4 goals at my house. Now the most dangerous zone, the most sensitive zone on the field is the zone 14. A hole and a so ya no bobo short at the 2. That area you need technique and you need a lot of balance and san the ball no at so in the final third has strikers and in goal no. Obama chipa midfielders nanka to be our best source we feeding of chances bakumi be akotono. Those midfielders are not also adding up in terms of goal production. So watch something here. A lot of the time has to focus attacking and show a main kind of cohesiveness. As I Fabia now momentum another time very incorporated. Watch it how attacking a bit break you abra sebe. Obaka say omunimo ana omunimo but this was a team of general so okay they have some 39 something goals our preseason. So we've been always defining the differences between preseason and then of course our competitive games. Competitive games, among who the real strength of the team. So watch it. Kashala had the ball at his feet. Very good. Omuvi. And now the ball this is a combination. Move the ball into that space. But Obe 10. Now all 10 and ni percent on 1, 2, 3, 4. Omune creative blocks on, but he doesn't understand whatever is happening around the zone. 2, he doesn't understand the move. It's a move where you so a combination. and so obe breaking attack no has of folk about ukrom ho ba ma me yehwe ebia na wahu they've always been keeping the ball at their feet unhu chance o create na me catch say quality chance ye the man average striker na ehwe and ye the half chance at the man quality and say poor striker na ehwe na so wo hwe has attack here when any what that level of supremacy o create half chance obetimi the alternate the amount. So I can't ebom say chances of creating of average quality there. Let's just over brand and wash go strike and yard. Do a create chance no on policy ye over bread and san wash go has folk. Places in Odia and more year. The players Ben and moto. What were some of the profiles that fit the African game or the Ghanaian football? Questions better Mubusam. How many chances are you creating? Striker no open so the ball to net no untumi yadwuma and then the coach comes out say mini striker mention try only striker say striker put the ball at the back of the net. Of course that is your job, but has folk are not scoring chances no creating so they are not of high quality. Then how do you score? 5 goal deficit last season a fee once I started much 2 much back more consider 2 say in a season or ebeko. But of course there been some draws say has back direct like attack did here, so back with short passing sequences, none of them and they put too much threat at the opposition. It's always been toothless in the final third, even against you Swatra na mekan 17 now has folk and yet sharp away anymore. These are some of the questions that Yebusa say problem no a better or solve because season no a kick it off now kotoko there Augusto or share the problem back come you be identify biano or can one the last time we had 3 points pressure be more so but Kashala na who so na midfield no obi ayebo 4-2-3-1 on na 1 no on na midfield no now who holds down the defense? This is a tactical question. Before no be draw no na ajebo na free the team in them na the movement na ayekwa ebu also draw okra na keeper na yabobo na the ahye in them. Has folk are struggling now. Okay, last season from open play o man show share from set pieces okay kotoko de omde yomo e kuma say true calib go no okay kotoko bi Accra Sports Stadium Kradu Yadom okay Dance Park Isaac Mensah from the bench okay Adriana all of them from set pieces na has folk share and so bre share the air question has folk enya set piece share kon mo fa so mo bo set pieces so from open play they are not sharp. From set pieces they've been empty. Has team no strength our here. This is another question. So she says pieces in analyze it. Your body number B, your body number B. So opponent are very aggressive, because when we say chow crown and come from open play, penetration becomes so tough for team, because at the end of the day, so we chow crown born the arc and one man, opinion one more betting your ball at the aquacotonet from corners, from set pieces around the zones, has to folk and show enough strength in the final third. Coach in say general. Only finisher on the team room. Why any finisher 90 plus has to look at that form, but look at the kind of chances or more so we see. But the real problem no, and they will finish it. The menu and come out woody. The real problem I am to be so a wahan when they say has to get to me and control our animal. I say make a control. Say the one about do her maximum 20 seconds has to lose ball no attack now. Both teams be to say, men kind of be more than say Accra Lions more. Those teams, the ball about Ukroma or Chewa or my pressure about so you feel the presence of opponent or you're threatful. Has a threat pan or ASA. Has threat pan or ASA. So I am saying this. Say a koni say yana has general or more bebre and sign a season or matimi making question. They make one some children and they say a told be more intimate finish no a told be almost a lose born wa and I could more. So we can capture the position of the 2 fullbacks. Way I am Michael and Padu Shababi original about to my house. This is Dennis Corsa about left back at my house. Show me a position in the final third and more. So me busa question back you lose born idea they see. Now 2 fullbacks in our house so when I come with a very good structure. Ebe drop DM no man 2 central defenders no. Na kwa you free at the back but 2 central defenders no. Omani ata and omo bresa no. But the ball was in the final third. The possession was lost in the final third. And the kodane defensive problem at the command team no e ka de na kamanku yele for RT or the ball no at net and or say chance we say goal scoring chances so today. So has the grab on one the involvement of the fullbacks at some point has to be reduced because this is Michael and Padu. Omulusu ball no baby on enemy say they've been losing all these balls in midfield now done you grab ball no in 10 overs now has alusu ball no right omuntimi ball no and so general these are some of the situations Emma team no omobre ye the frechire ho bampo omutimi lose ball no na akoda ne pressure sometimes attack ni break your house defense way a dangerous pa So I start attack and a ball no we lose so wa ukromo no e dangerous ko lose so in the final third said the medical no but baby am do dream has are losing some of the build ups right in front of the goalkeeper. I tell the crowd to watch it. Tried to move the ball through short passes sequences. They lost it once again. Has team here very, very fragile. The only word that makes me use to I think say soft no. Very fragile. I'm on share no more creating. If they can go by this way, not opponent to be unfavorable and to let him poor. Has a best struggle and son of my opponent scroll. Now the money you who say I'm a backline, especially central defensive hormone, a hot from to form the foundation. Will take some time and some errors and some will grow in stature. Other than that, being toothless in the final third, being shallow in midfield, and being harmful or harmless, I should say, in defense. Team in a anyway. This question goes to Hasselhoff. General, but there was cerebral or the amame. Almost solve a problem. Yeah, discuss all the phobia move follow. They know the problem. Say problem when more problem watch in 15 there hot to kakra. Top 4 are very, very distant, in my opinion, this season for Hasselhoff. My main form is here.
Okay. I'm sure Eddie and Hamo Kakra, I don't know. Ura Papa now.
General Hasselhoff.
Okay. Eti yemfansia quickly yemfansia na memfa commercials kakra bi emra kwa make it local source kakra ba be kan ho